most people lose because they wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment never comes. They doubt themselves because they think they'll fail. And then when things get hard, they quit. This is a normal thing that most people experience, and it is something that every single one of us has to actively fight against. Let's start with the first one, waiting for the perfect moment. That is never going to come. The conditions will never be perfect. They'll never be perfect. If you are, let's just take something simple, thinking about studying mathematics. You might be hungry, you might be tired, maybe you have something else to do. There is always an excuse. The moment is never perfect. You might reach a point where conditions are ideal and you say, okay, this is the perfect moment. But if you wait for moments like that, that's not going to be enough, especially to learn something hard like mathematics. And this applies to everything, not just mathematics. Maybe you're applying for a job. Maybe you want to get in shape. Whatever it is, the perfect moment really never comes. Conditions are never going to be perfect. They're never going to be perfect. You have to act first, revise the situation later, which is the opposite of what our minds say, right? Our minds are telling us that, hey, we need to analyze the situation. You know, what is the best decision to make? What are the choices we have in front of us, and which one should we take? So what do people do? They go on the internet, they go on Reddit, they ask for opinions of others who are stuck in the same cycle. Act first, my friends. I always think of the samurai. The samurai were an elite class of ancient Japanese warriors. And for them, hesitation meant death. They lived and died by the sword. If they hesitated, they were gone. They could not hesitate. Now, thankfully, we live in much better times. No matter how hard and how dark and how messed up the world is today, or how messed up you think it is nowhere near as bad as it used to be in ancient times when people were literally killing each other. The samurai were fighting to the death with swords. Thankfully, those days are gone, but we can learn from them. For them, hesitation was death. For us, hesitation is a dream killer. So perfect conditions don't come. Act first, revise later. Be like the samurai. Be like the samurai, my friends. Doubting your abilities is another one. People doubt themselves instead of acting. They think that, like, oh, what if I fail? What if something happens and I don't succeed? You can't do that. You can't think that way. Because here's the thing. If you don't act, then you will never know if you succeeded. If you don't try, then you will never know if you were able to succeed. It's like applying for a job. Say there's a job you want to apply for. And you think, oh, I'll never get that job. And you really, really want this job. Apply. Do it right now, right? Get to work. As soon as this video is over, hit X, apply for that job. Whatever it is you've been putting off, as soon as this video is done, do it. Because if you don't try, it's not like failing, it's worse. You see, when you try and you fail, at least you get some feedback. If you don't try, then you'll never know. You have this like, oh, I wonder what if. That's called regret. You do not want regret in your life. When they ask people who are much older, near the end of their lives, what regrets do they have? And they usually have a pretty long list. And most of the times it's, oh, I should have tried this, or, oh, I should have done this. It's regrets. It's things that they didn't try. It's usually not, oh, I did this and I failed. No, because they know they failed. When you try and you fail, you can at least look back and say, hey, I did my best. I gave it everything I had and I failed. So you can look back on those moments in your life and say, hey, I did the best I could. You don't want to live a life of regret. So do not doubt yourself. And the last thing is, when things get hard, because they're going to get hard, right? Good things take effort. They take time. Life is hard. Good things take work. If they didn't, then everyone would have good things. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So things are going to get hard. It's part of the process. It makes you stronger. It builds character. Mathematics is a prime example of something that is incredibly difficult. No matter how much math you know, it's like you still don't know mathematics. It's hard for everyone. I don't care how much math you know. It's hard for everyone. I mean, sure, it gets easier the more you know, but you still have to struggle, and there's still things you don't know. Stop hesitating. Stop doubting yourself, and embrace the uncomfortableness of hard work. Don't be afraid of hard work. There was a comment on one of my videos a long time ago. It was a really interesting comment. I forgot what the video was, but the person basically said that they were afraid of hard work, and they were finally able to overcome that feeling. And I saw that comment. I thought, wow, what an honest person. What a good comment. This person is being completely honest. They were afraid of the hard work, and they're admitting it, and they realized that they needed to embrace it. Because that's how you grow. That's how you get stronger, by embracing hard things. There's this motivational speaker. He's a person who runs. He runs very long distances, and he does a lot of pull-ups. His name is David Goggins, and he believes in embracing hard things. He believes in doing hard things. Through doing hard things, you become stronger. And he's right. He's right, not just physically, but mentally. Right? Your mind is your greatest asset, my friends. It is the most powerful thing you have in this world. Protect it, cherish it, strengthen it, make it stronger. And mathematics and many other things are ways to do that. Kind of a random video, but I wanted to make this because I was reading some emails today from subscribers here on the channel, and you can email me. Just go to my website, freemathvids.com or mathsorcerer.com. Click on contact. That's the best way. Don't send me a regular email. Just through that website. It's just easier for me to find them. And a lot of the people were struggling, right, with motivation, with indecisiveness, with fear, with doubt. They were hesitating. They were doubting their abilities. And they were afraid of hard work, right? And that's what this video is about, those three things. And that's why most people fail, right? That's why people struggle. And it's not because they're weak, it's just because they don't know. And it's a battle for all of us. Not like you can just flip a switch and it's going to be okay. No, it's a process. These are things you have to work on every single day of your life. Every day you want to work on these things. So stop hesitating. Be like the samurai. Stop having doubts. If you don't try, you'll never know if you can succeed. And embrace the uncomfortableness of hard work. I hope it's been helpful. And as always, check out my course. I have math courses and books, all kinds of books. Links in the description. As always, stay strong, my friends.